Is this a raid, Commissioner?
I'll just leave and forget I saw it. Nothing. I saw nothing.
Mac? Stay.
Hey, my ass is getting whooped here, Commish. Come on, it's chill, dog.
With what exactly?
A friendly round of strip pool, of course.
I'm guessing the rules are fairly obvious. Should I ask what happens next?
No, you emphatically should not. This game is over. You have an uncanny knack for bursting the fun bubble. And you were doing so well. At the game? No, at letting go.
Grab a table with Commish before it gets over.
Game is over.
Game one, anyway. Look, fill him on the rules while the ringer and I here soak up some more liquid courage.
The ringer?
Yeah, the ringer. Miss Miller and I were almost down to our essentials while you didn't flash so much as a freckle. You gonna chalk that up to beginner's luck?
Maybe I'm an artist with accessories.
Let's talk.
Well,
Does this mean your game?
I'm still here. It's a start.
No, this is the start. Lose the body condom. Now you down this.
I'm more of a sipper than a downer.
No, tonight, there are no telling labels. And there's no telling where this night may lead. Oh, God!
Plied you with liquor until I literally lost my shirt. So what's it gonna take for you to cut loose the next round?
I guess you're just gonna have to be a better pool player.
I run a bar. You don't think I can run a table?
Were you letting me win?
Well, I happen to be a gentleman.
Man who proposes a game involving stripping.
Yeah, let the girls go first now.
All right, look. Mac is a different kind of gentleman. He's a little more conservative, and he wouldn't agree to put a woman in a compromising position.
Oh, well, my condolences to you as his girlfriend.
I'm not his girlfriend, but I am his friend, and he's really very nice, and he can be fun.
Yeah. Is he fun enough to get naked with?
Not if there's a chance that we're going to run into each other in a professional capacity. Hours.
What happens
From
at
now.
Jake's stays at Jake's.
I sincerely doubt that.
Yeah, and I sincerely doubt that you wouldn't mind if Mac were a little more frisky and a little less fraternal.
Yeah, can you just get...
First rule of the game, keep up with the competition.
I'm on duty.
Mac, it's got to be after 2 o'clock in the morning. Time to clock out.
Power lines are down all over town. Okay, the bridge is still washed out. We're talking days of cleanup that have to be organized.
Yes, for the Department of Water and Power and those various other bureaucratic organizations.
Look, I'm the chief of police. I have to be ready and available.
Delegate. Unplug. Mac, literally feel the stress draining away from your body. Try it. You just might like it. Look, here. Here. There. See how easy that was? Your turn.
Unplugging isn't the problem. Technically, I'm off duty. But, I've just pulled 2 double shifts. If I down this, I'll be snoring in 2 minutes.
Well, I can see I have a lot of work to do with you.
What work?
To get you from being a solid, sweet, sensible man to the sort of rough and rakish rogue that women fantasize about.
Are you suggesting Coleman as a role model?
I am suggesting that you are too safe, too honest.
You can never be too honest.
You want to be the fantasy? Then please don't ever again mention that you snore. You might stand a chance at slipping between the sheets of a certain attorney.
Alexis and I are friends and colleagues.
No, I'm going to snore.
I'm not going to compromise her.
How about appreciating her in a different way, then?
You mean sex?
I mean mature touching and communication. I mean sensuality, passion. I'm talking about tactile. Are you blushing?
You think I'm washed up, don't you?
No. No, I think you just need to find the man that you lost while parenting and political correctness and professionalism just whitewashed you into this paragon of virtue who just may spend the rest of his life alone.
So what stirs the briefs of a high-powered lady like you? You got an issue with the commish or just the whole authority figure thing?
What makes you think I'd ever share any of that with you?
Well, people belly up to my bar, toss back a few drinks, and pour out their hearts all the time.
And of course, you never say anything because what happens at Jake's stays at
Hey,
Jake's.
I'm like a priest, okay? Without the vow of celibacy.
That's a bit of a stretch,
Yeah.
don't you think?
So I'm a dog. I don't hide it, I don't run from it. But what is keeping you from being with a little gentleman like the commish?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Max is everything any woman should ever want. You know, I just...
No spark? Well, maybe you never give the guy a chance.
I don't know if it works like that, you know. I mean, I think it's just there, or it's not there. It's an instinctive feeling. You know, when you have a shared glance with someone across a room, or just the right hand on the small of your back when you're crossing the street. I mean, it's not like it's a thunderbolt kind of thing. It's just, you just know in a moment. You just know that that's the thing that you've always been waiting for, even though you never even know you wanted it.
None of this is my style.
Sometimes you need to step outside your comfort zone in order to get a different, fresh perspective.
You speaking from experience?
Well, when I wrote my novel, I had to look beyond the surface of what I knew about people and give them an entirely new reality, which in turn gave me a whole new reality. I am now a best-selling author, and my publisher is talking sequel.
Congratulations.
Yeah. And you'd think I'd be ecstatic. But I'm actually very confused. I'm at the veritable crossroads. All my life, my identity has been tied to my career because I'm a good lawyer, a great lawyer. But I know how to do it. It's safe.
Not when you're defending Sonny and Jason.
Oh. Believe me, the rewards have outweighed the risks. Being at Sonny and Jason's beck and call has kept me in couture, and it's how I met my Max. And that's been wonderful. For what it is, while it's lasted, and I will always have those memories.
You're ditching Max?
Max is a wonderful man. Fabulous, but I'm just beginning to think that there's no one person for us ever for our whole lives. I think that we have one person at one time, and then we learn, and we love, and we leave. And we move on to someone or somewhere else, and we make new memories.
But you're scared.
I'm terrified. And it's the first time in my life. And yet I have never felt anything so freeing as writing that book. But I think there's something to be said for living life without a safety net. You know, you're very easy to talk to, and that goes a long way with women.
You're just not going to give up, are you?
I think that we should all find the one thing that makes us truly, truly happy. Have you?
At a certain point in your life, things are the way they are, and you know what? You're okay with it.
But why settle for okay when you don't have to? You and Alexis could be the one at this one time in your lives, or for the rest of your lives.
Maybe I'm just not ready to put myself out there yet without a net.
Has a woman ever been anything more to you than something to undress? I mean, have you ever had a relationship that was deeper than a puddle?
Well, Kate and I had a connection.
Really?
At least I thought so. Yeah, really. I'd even put the monkey suit on for fancy parties, try to fit in with her scene, but she didn't want me on her arm. I mean, here she was all over me, but out in public, I didn't fit the mold. And, I mean, she knew better than try to squeeze me into it.
Do you feel used?
She runs a magazine. She lives to work. I run a bar. I live to please.
Do you miss her?
At times. But, I'm not sure if it's her, just, the company conversation.
So what about the sex?
Well, I get sex any night of the week, but sometimes I need more. But if no one's around to fill the bill, I don't lose sleep over it. I just go back to running the joint, listen to people's troubles. I mean, sometimes I think I might have solved a few of them, And they walk out, others walk in to take their place, and, the cycle just continues. You get caught up in it. You make do ragging down the bar.
And that's that.
Well, that's what I tell myself. But I mean, there's some nights, when I'm locking up the door and shutting down the lights, when I wonder, is that all there is? I mean, don't you?
I guess we're better off.
Alexis?
There's no time. Make time.
I can't stay before the game.
Well, that's wise. So I'm gonna go too.
I saw your car on the way in here. Looked like it had some damage to the front end.
Yeah. Well, Diane drove me into a guardrail.
Oh, well, no need to wait for a cab. I can drive you home. Maybe we could, stop off for a cup of coffee.
All units are being called to the airport.
Yeah, well,
So much for a cup of coffee.
it's just as well because I have to go to court early in the morning.
I just got a call from Sonny, so I've got to meet him, and I'm gonna take a cab. You want to share?
Sure, why not?
I'll walk you ladies out.
Ever the gentleman.
Fun while it lasted. Maybe next time, Commish. Strip pool.